Well, good morning, and early morning it is, and welcome to another edition of Helmet News. And I do say this time that I'm not going to keep it at the long 14-15 minutes. People get piss bored with it. Don't watch it all, so it's pointless. There's a few reasons, a few topics I want to talk about, but quickly. But one of the main reasons, someone asked me if I could knock one out. I don't mean knock one out in that department, but you go. But no, someone asked me what to do an Helmet News, but they haven't come back to me with what they wanted me to speak up about. So I'd already set it up. Right, firstly, long live the bowling. Yeah, thanks for all your support. I put a post up on the page, pinned it up, and thank you for that. Without you, we don't exist. As I say, it's all on there. It's just how we've come along in 18 months, really. And we've got some new gear, well, more than that, nearly 2 years actually, but we've got some new gear, the new t-shirts, not these were one of the originals and they're still selling. But the South Bank, West Side, whatever. And then the towels, I'm hoping that we can get a proper picture of them up, because they're decent towels. At the moment it's just an artist thing, and but they should start coming in hopefully from Monday. So people, you can pre-order them, and as before, donations made to a charity. Other than that, right, let's move on quickly with that. And going back to the page, I'll have to get this fucking mail, all this electronic stuff. I've got bits of paper and that everywhere. And I forgot what I was going to fucking say now. Oh yeah, and so regarding the page, it's a topical page, and it's not anti-bald, it's not pro-bald, it's just, if something's happened, or you're going to get rumours, facts, or whatever, punch them up there. You know, as long as it don't, as I said, as long as it don't get too personal, you just crack on with it. You know, people put their thing up. I put my mate Russell's West Ham Boxing Club up there yesterday, and a couple of boys got in the semis. They're doing well. Anything like that, it's got a West Ham thing to it. You know, there's a lot of boxers do there. Mark Little, Duffield, McNess, Dignam, you know, Harvey. They put him up there and promote it along the way. Of course they can. Anyone. Bellamy, Kevin Bellamy's got his, well, that's sold out now, but he's sold his thing. But let's check there. I've got another message counter. I ain't got a clue who that's from. So right. So someone's just texted me. They got something they want to send to me regarding an auction from last night. Those who know. So well done for that, and I'll post that out. I'll still run a couple of them auctions. But yeah, on the page, add people, come on there, and you know, spill your guts, really. You know, you can put what you want on there. Men, women, it doesn't matter. And all opinions matter. So have a bit of respect for people's opinions. But thanks very much regarding the merch. There's a list of the charities that we donate. I'm looking to move about and try and help some other people. But that's when it comes up, right? So that's long live the bowling. So get on that one. Yesterday, Sean Martin posted up the pictures of the Memorial Gardens. He contacted me about 3 days back. Said he was in contact with Jake Heath and Richard from Barrett's. Overall, Galliard Homes took control of the Memorial Gardens, and you know, it stemmed back from me going over there with about 8 fellas going down to the McAvenny night, and it was a bit of a shambles. Put a post up, and a few people have got, the people I know have got people in there. Sean, Bill and Danny, I don't really know the others, but they've got their parents in there. And Sean posted a picture, and he was in discussion with Jake Heath and Richard, and lo and behold, yesterday they've gone over there and cleaned it all up, got rid of this vine weed. Can't rip it all up because it needs a bit more work doing to it. But they're hopefully they're going to make that an ongoing thing. So that's just dialogue that's happened there, and you know, well done to everyone else who's done any work before on that, because you know it's important. You know, it would be important for me if someone had found it. But I'm not going to get into all the wrangles of who said this, who said that. You know, to me that's bollocks. What matters more is that people, their ashes or whatever they've got over there, they're respected and it's looked after. Right, so that's that. Can I have a shout out to someone who comes on the page? Julie Davis has had a bit of a shit time, and I think she's going back into treatment the days it was cancelled. But Julie posts on the page, And yeah, she's had some a bit of a rough time with a cancer treatment and whatever. And hopefully, hopefully keep your spirits up, Julie. Hope everything works out, and God bless you. And feel free to post any time on the page, Julie. My old mate Bill Sutherland, still on the road to recovery. A few setbacks here and there, but keep going, Bill. You're a good man, and you've got a good heart. Another shout out there to, it pains me to say this, but I've got to say it because the man is good. Colin Loban sorted me a thing out. I'm not going to comment on it yet because I ain't been. But hopefully, if he can get hold of the right brothers, our flight should leave on time. But thanks, Cole, all along. Loadman's Tours have been on the button and emailing me and sorting things out, and they do everything for you. It's catered for your needs. So if anyone else is looking to go down a caravan for a weekend, Colin's your man. But no, cheers for that. That's Loadman's luxury tours. I forgot that bit. Sunday, Alan Stevens fight. If people ain't paid, can you pay? That's in aid of Isla. As I said, anyone who steps in the ring and gets punched around a box deserves an accolade. I unfortunately am contracted every Sunday to work. I won't be there, but all the best. But no, top man Al. As is other people that do anything with here. I'm not going to talk about Declan Rice. New merch, we've already done that. Posted things up, and then we come on to the Little Ellis. Yeah, she's had the splints and struggling, and Isla always in my thoughts. Still out in Barcelona and having a treatment, and people are still doing their bit right. There's a football match coming up, so God bless my little mate Isla, and I'm over chuffed with a picture which I got last year, and Nicola put it back on, and I put it on Twitter and whatever because I was chuffed with it, and I'm amazed with a drawing of my Fire Brigade days, and better artist than I ever was, Isla. So I'm going to show you that. In about 10 years' time, and see if you can do me another one. But I'll catch up with him soon. Coming back to the West Ham thing, I'm only going to make this 10. I'm not going into all this 15-minute malarkey. It's a load of old bollocks. But few things there. Still got the other Paisley, Amers United, trying to get a bit of momentum. They're trying to get a bit of momentum on there. I say I ain't me, it's them. I'll post on there now and again because I'm interested. I'll post up anything that the club do, whether it's good or bad. I'm not anti or pro. You can call me what you want if you want. But if it's the art, facts or the truth, they done well, in my opinion, with the Memorial Gardens yesterday. All right, might have taken ages, but they've got there and they've done it. They done well with the Billy Bonds. But then you come on to negative things. I'm not going to talk about the walk to the ground. I see a debate on there. What can they do? Put fucking travellators in? But some of the actual things that came out here the implementation of trading things, burger stalls, scars, program sellers, make it feel more like that. They can always say it's out of their control, but they've got a bit of clout. They've got a bit of clout to do that. You can't tell me that they haven't got any influence at all. I don't believe all that bullshit. Stop away fans leaving first was another one. Well, you got no right. No club's got any right now to hold people and pen them in, unless there's obviously disorder. But the thing I do notice, because I go in the end just next to the away supporters, and they do, just towards the end, pull them barriers across, and fuck me, it's like a route march trying to get around. I mean, people want to sponsor me now to getting back to Stratford. It's that fucking bad. So that does need to be looked at, and I'll pass that on, or I can deal with it myself. Single seats, the additional seats benefit. Well, this has caused a bit of a stir, because these 50,000 people that are on a waiting list paying a copper each have been sitting there, and you're not told where you are on a waiting list, because I do know people who have asked, and don't fucking sit there and say no they don't. They're not being told. Whether they say it's under GDPR is a load of old bullshit. But what's happening now is, and I see a bit of a conflict on there, if you've got a season ticket and you've been sitting there and there's a seat always empty because people, there's two of you and there's 3 seats there, and who's going to, unless you're a single, but you just want to dive in. So these scattered ones are empty, and they're offering them as an additional benefit to season ticket if you renew your season ticket. For fuck's sake, what's happened to these fucking people on the waiting list? Right, talking about the empty seats, well, the average attendance last season, according to all the figures, and Vinny Ryan put them up, he's a good man, 42,779. Right, where's your 55 there? A few other little bits. The revenue has not increased by that much. 24.5 million match revenue. If you take that compared to last season at Upton Park, there ain't a lot in it. And even going back to 2014, there was a we took 19.5 million in match revenue. So fuck me, 5 million ain't going to prove anything. And we paid the Sullys interest, because Dave Gold, when I met him, told me that unlike other chairmen, he doesn't take a wage. I commend you on that, Dave, but how much interest you charge from WH Holdings? Well, that interest is 4.5 million to him and Sullivan. Now, they loan the club money, and put it this way: if I loan someone a tenner, I ain't going to ask for £12 back, am I? But at the end of the day, if you loan someone millions of pounds about amount, you're going to ask for interest back. So you make that what you will. But I wish they wouldn't say that. Make it sound pitiful. Well, we don't take any money from the club. No, you don't. But you've set up an holding company that does. Who sits at the top of the holding company? You and Sully. Good work if you can get it. And fair crack. Well, I'm going to dive now because it's too long for that. So don't forget, long live the bowling. Bowling days for a few old pictures. Long live the bowling for anything topical. And Hammers United, if you want to get on there and just have a rant up. All right, keep it personal. There's no need to call people on the board. I'm not going to say the words because I don't believe in calling women that name. But there's no need to all that, right? If you want to get your point across, then you do it in debate. If you resort to all that, you've lost the argument. Keep the faith, up your hands.